going to look at the hundreds exercise. So this is working the muscles in the central zone, so mainly the deep abdominal muscles which help to stabilise the spine. Okay, so we're going to firstly look at the foot position. So we're going to ensure feet are hip distance apart. You can imagine they're sat on a train track, so they want to remain parallel. Again, knees line up with the feet, so again hip distance apart. We're going to next look at our pelvic position. So imagining our headlamps on each of the knobbly bits. We're going to tilt the pelvis forwards, so headlamps down towards the feet and up, headlamps up towards the head. So we're going to rock between the two positions, then find our midpoint position. So that's headlamps shining directly up towards the ceiling. We're going to next look at centering, so we're going to draw belly button gently in towards the spine, trying to maintain that throughout the exercise. So just be aware of the rib position, so we're trying as much as we can not to arch or flare the ribs away from the floor. Okay, so our head and our neck stay relaxed as you can throughout the exercise. We're going to lengthen through the collarbones, thinking about shoulder blades sinking in towards the floor. So we're going to start with our level 1 in our hundreds exercise. So we're going to float one leg up into our single tabletop position. So that's knee directly above the hip and lower leg parallel with the floor. So we're going to maintain that position, keeping set through the centre or being aware of our centering. We're going to lift and hover the arms, and we're going to start with small, fast pulses. Okay, so the aim of pulsing the arms is that we can maintain or keep our centre set whilst doing something different. Okay, so we need to concentrate with that and think or be aware of your breathing, so just breathing normally, not holding your breath to brace. So to progress this exercise, we can work from double tabletop position. So we're going to lift and hover one leg into single tabletop and then lift the opposite leg. So we're holding both in the same position, keeping the knees and the feet hip distance apart. Whilst in this position, it's important that you control your back or your pelvic position. So lower back is imprinted into the floor. So thinking about gently keeping the lower back in contact with the floor. Okay, so again, we set through our centre, so be aware of your centering, lift and hover the arms and start with your small fast pulses. Now this is an endurance exercise because the deep abdominal muscles or the deep stabilisers have to have high endurance to do the job properly. So we're looking for a high number of repetitions, and again, as the name suggests, we want to look for 100 pulses, but don't worry if you can't do that straight away. We want to work up towards that level. We're looking for effort, not pain or discomfort in the back or in other area whilst you're doing this. So we can progress this exercise in various ways. We can add a curl up in, so as you've seen us demonstrate curl up before, support the head with the hands, and then we're going to lift up into single tabletop to begin, and then lift and peel the shoulder blades away into curl up. So we're going to hold that there for 5 normal breaths or so, and then we could take that back down, and you would repeat with the other leg. So we're going to lift and curl up, holding for your 5 normal breaths, and then peel that back down. And then again, if you can if you've got the control, we can do that in double tabletop position. So lift, again thinking about ribs towards your pelvis, emphasis on not letting the lower back arch away from the floor, holding for about 5 breaths, and then taking it down one leg at a time.